Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, second baseman, number 9.
And we are underway here in Florida. Flushing is the first pitch of the windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. In is Christian Yelich. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Drilled on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Marcell Ozuna. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season.
Marcell Ozuna.
In there, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Harvey just to the right of the mound, and that's the third out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich is after it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over .350 entering play. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he will get there with the first hit of the ball game. A 1-out double. Now in the box, Michael Conforto. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper tank. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near .350 to begin play. Smoke toward third. Dietrich comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. It is Curtis Granderson. He's got that average up near the .340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Neil Walker. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Neil Walker.
Volquez sets. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
Here it comes on 1-1. Late that time for a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Jose Abreu.
Cabrera there for this one at short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. Scorched to third. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. To short, hit hard. Hernandez takes it in. And a rather easy first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
The shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded softly to the right. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in to try it again.
Marwin Gonzalez.
He's set, and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it. Ichiro makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Ichiro now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Left fielder.
Ready to
Ichiro
deliver.
Suzuki.
Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The batter,
Digging in
number
for
9,
his second at
second
bat,
baseman,
D. Gordon.
D.
0 for 1 here in
Gordon.
the early going. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after
Christian
grounding out in his only
Yelich.
trip to the plate so far. Spinning a throw back to second. Runners back. First pitch of the at-bat. Shot towards second. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Ichiro is on his way home. The relay. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Outside and low, 3-0. Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty, 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The designated hitter, Marcel.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jose Abreu becomes the first out of the inning. And this one gets away. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there. Base hit. And that ought to get the run in from third. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto, a base hit in his first trip. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Dietrich rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Looking to kick the extra point here, if you will, and make this a 7-run inning. A fastball that just misses inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game. Here's Ichiro now. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Ready with another 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gordon.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Josh Edgen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 8 runs already in this inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Full count now, 3-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In comes Piscotty. He can't get to it. This one's down. The runner from second crosses the plate. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Walker's got it, and it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Conforto. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Michael Conforto.
Chop foul wide of first. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Piscotty.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 3.
Digging in, Curtis Granderson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ichiro going back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He reached on a single in his first try.
Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Designated hitter, Marcell.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. That misses. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money at.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Striding in, Derek Dietrich. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Martin Prado will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Fernando Salas answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 1 home run, and 8 runs batted in. Change up low, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I had to swing at that.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from second. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Granderson will come over to give it a look, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker dives. What a stop. He's out. Ready once again, Ichiro Suzuki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is on the ground over to first. Gonzalez is able to get there, and he will make it to the bag a step ahead of. Here's Luis Valbuena now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Luis
Here's the first
Valbuena.
pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hot shot to third, and that's through for a hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Herrera.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else. That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in. The relay throw, the tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, D. Gordon. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Soft liner towards short, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. In now, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. d'Arnaud is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful. And when you're already down by a bunch, This is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Digging in, Jose Abreu. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hansel Robles gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
A defensive change for the
Hit on the ground out to short, taken there by Cabrera, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. As coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lifted in the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, Martin Prado. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Martin Prado.
Cabrera there for this one at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. At the plate, JT Realmuto. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Neil Walker. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Walker waits on the 1-0. Now a fastball hit in the air out to Ichiro in left. And he puts it away for the first out. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now. Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Herrera moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it won't be in time as Ichiro's able to take second with ease. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A man at third with 1 away. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Walker has it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Granderson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Cabrera.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. But that one rolls foul. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. Sharp ground ball to third. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bounce to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Eric Goodell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Granderson is over. 1 down. Martin Prado now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Breaking pitch here, chop foul at the plate, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Darno has it. And he makes the throw to first. Prado is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Michael Conforto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Prado was there to Gordon for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in, Curtis Granderson. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Here's Ichiro now. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Jerry Blevins enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Piscotty comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A 1-0 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Just got a piece to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Third baseman, Luis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a grounder. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a ball 1-0. No outs, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Digging in, Asdrubal Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes into this. Erwin Johnson comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Juan Lagares will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch it. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Line drive to center field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
The winning pitcher is Edinson Volquez. His record is now 1-4. The loss goes to Matt Harvey. He falls to 1-5. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.